Oh. Whew. Well, sad days among us. I 78 Big 10.
He what?
I know. It's gone. So is my hair. It's another story for later.
Hold on, let the guy talk. Let the guy talk.
I bought this C10 with the idea of fixing it up mechanically and keeping it crusty, you know, for a shop truck and stuff. But the universe has other plans. Our shop space went up for sale. We had 3 months to vacate. And that 3 months turned into 45 days of vacate. And that was forcing me out on the street. And that's what I did. So the last few days at the shop, the truck proved to be awesome for hauling my stuff into storage, as you can see here. Pump. Like a charm. See you, Bob. Alright, we're off with the load of my junk. Actually can tell there's some weight on here now. Oh yeah. This is what trucks are supposed to do. That's what they're built for, you know? There's no pushing left. This is the shifter. But it does just fine. So, in the middle of moving all of my stuff, I was going to move the last of my things. And I went to get in and turn the ignition, and the ignition cylinder snapped in my hands. And I pretty much said, it's fine. The street, I can work on the street. That is completely fine. So the street I went, and the ignition was the first thing on my list of to-dos. And up next is what I did to it. Let me show you. So we're inside the C10 right now, and I wasn't expecting this to be the first thing I fix on this truck. But unfortunately, as you saw in the last vid, key cylinder ignition snapped. Doesn't look like forced entry, but decided to go after 40 years and 4 weeks after I bought this truck.
4 weeks.
What a bummer, right? Haven't been able to move it for a while. Trying to do my research. Hopefully I got the right key cylinder. Went with the AC Delco, keeping it OEM as much as possible. And hopefully this is it. This one does not have the retaining screw. I think with all the research I did on this, this shouldn't have the retaining screw. Gosh, I hope it doesn't. Or hope it doesn't have the retaining screw. We don't want that. All right, yeah, let's dig into this. So today we'll be using the steering wheel and lock plate remover kit. I snagged this from my local O'Reilly's here, and this should do the trick. Screwdrivers to get the knot off, steering wheel nut, 7/8. You see? Pop it off this way. Oh, look at that, it actually came off a lot easier. Wow, okay. Well, 1, 2. Oh, baby. That seems loose. Oh, it's coming. It's loosening up. Hot damn. There we go. Man, I'll probably lose it. It's so sticky. God. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Whew, spicy in here. go. I'm just gonna put that back in there. Phillips in here. I'm trying to be as careful as possible because this is such brittle plastic. Okay. Now, the key cylinder. Just come out and shredded. Okay. Look at that. This thing is shredded. Let's get that new one in there. Look at that. Hell yeah. Just installed the key ignition cylinder. This is my first startup on this, so don't know what's gonna happen. It's been a long time since this truck's been running, meaning to get to this. Let's do it. Let's go. Good sign. That's a good sign. Come on, baby. And that's a great sign. Oh! Come on, baby. And we're running. Holy sh**. Wow. Okay. Cool. And now we're gonna replace these headlights, baby. So I snagged these Sylvania Extra Vision bulbs. Went on the Sylvania site, made sure these were the right spec. And then I bought these on Amazon and we're gonna put them in. Baby. Just take this guard off and this gives you access to screws to take the bulb out. I'm noticing I'm missing some screws. Some of these screws are stripped. It's no fun with a project truck. You just never know what you get yourself into. How's it going?
You doing a little time lapse?
Kinda, sorta, yeah. Yeah, it'll look cool in the end, right? All right, it is off. All right, so I'm noticing now this is not even attached to anything. It should just pull off. Oh, take this headlight bracket apart. Everything looks like it's gonna fit. Oh, now daylight. Good thing I have headlights. New bulbs, baby. All right, let's put this bulb in. All right. This one swings in, looks like. All right, there we go. I'll do the adjustment later, but I think we're okay. Cool. The quality back then, the quality. Careful, careful. All right. See if this bulb works. Come on, baby. Hell yeah. Shoots to the moon, too. Sick. Usually don't like taking videos at night because you can't see anything, but I lost daylight. It kind of worked out good because we're putting in headlights, so now you can see them in action. I'll replace that guide light too, but hell yeah, I'm stoked. Turn signal's out, so replacing both bulbs with some new ambers. Let's get to it. This is screwed. A little broken right there. Maybe I'll replace this plastic lens, unsure. All right, let's see what we got here. Bulb looks old. Made in USA, General Electric. The blue glass. Vintage, baby. All right, let's get these in here. Let's make sure we don't touch the lens. I don't know if laundry detergent is worse than finger oil, but let's see if it works. Parking light on. There we go. Just put it in backwards. Cool. She's on there. All right, let's go to the next side. This one's still working, but just replace it anyways, right? And this lens is in good shape. Oh, it's very dirty. Oh, looks like a newer bulb. No, it is also a made in USA GE. It's in good shape. It's probably not right. Let's check. We did good. Awesome. Let's get this lens cover back on and we're in business. Do a little white. Get them finger oils off. Probably won't matter since it's not really a high temp bulb, but it helps. I don't know if this has ever been opened. Now people can see which way I'm turning. Who knew? I'm going to be installing a new rear view mirror because I never came with one. You can see the remnants of where it once was, but didn't have one. So went to eBay and snagged a used one. It's all right shape, not too worried about it. I'm just excited that it's OEM and I can see behind me, so pretty dope. I think it'll go right there and look pretty nice. Got the old Permatex rearview mirror adhesive. Let's go to town. Let's scrape this old residue off with my terrible razor. Oh, okay, it's coming up. Cool. Windex. Step 2, draw where the button's gonna go. Let's stencil this out. All right, 2 drops in the center of the button. I believe we just stick it on. There it goes. Damn, that is some adhesive, I must say. I think I can let go now. Cool. 'Twas a breeze. 'Twas a breeze. Has it gone too smooth? Maybe. And now we wait for 30 minutes. All right, time for the mirror. It's a big moment. All right, let's tighten this. Heck's not here. This is so exciting. Oh. All right. Adjust it slightly. This is amazing. Yeah, baby. The finishing touches. Look at that, matches the truck. All right, on to the next thing. So we're gonna replace this fuel cap. There actually is a fuel cap in there. It's a locking one that's like shredded and like pushed into the spout here. So we're gonna get that out and replace it with the Motorrad locking fuel cap. Snagged this off of LMC trucks. So hopefully it is a exact fit. There's the locking fuel cap deep inside there. Let's get this thing out. It's actually still locked. Here's the old key. Let's get this thing out of there. There we go. Here's the new locking fuel cap. Might be the quickest fix on this truck. It's all downhill from here. Oh, snug. That's nice. Perfect. Love how it clicks. Well, it's on. It's not my favorite looking cap, but it'll do. It'll keep the gas from splashing out. And doing this. It's safer. We don't want any fires, you know? I'll take it. On to the next thing. All right, let's take this 3/4 ton hubcap off and replace it with an eBay special 1/2 ton hubcap because all the other 3 wheels have these hubcaps and we want to keep it cohesive, so let's put it on. Didn't want to do that. Didn't hurt it. Let's get this guy on. Cool. Sick. Got these ones from eBay. These ones are going back on eBay, baby. we're off. All right, so now we're gonna replace the window winder, window handle, whatever you wanna call it, and the door lock, because this truck came with no keys and I got locked out one time in a grocery store parking lot. I don't want that to happen again, so I'm gonna put the lock and a new window winder in both doors. The requirement to do that is to take off this door panel and get in from the back side to get that lock. And this is like super easy. You just pull a little tab and put it on. That's like the cherry on top. So let's get to it. To showcase what I'm putting on this door, here's the replacement winder. I believe it's pretty close to stock, other than aluminum accent there. And the other one over there has this metal knob as well. So that's what I'll be replacing it with. Here is your components for the door lock, and I already put the key on the key ring, GM logo. Try to keep it as close to how you get it from factories. We have so many keys. We got ignition key, we got gas key, we got lock key. Comes with a little tab that holds the lock mechanism in, lock cylinder, and then you have a little rubber gasket, keep the water from not getting in from the outside. I believe this little tab goes over a little arm that actuates this. So, all right, let's get to it. So we're gonna start with the window winder. Take this, after you take all the screws out, will allow you to release. So we wanna take this off first. Just using a pick here to access that pin. Actually, we're gonna use the needle nose. This might be way easier to just grab. Push the panel in, push that guard back. Can I get it? No. All right, so pin's better. Pick is better. Just don't pick yourself. This shouldn't be that difficult, but it is. Actually, just use your finger now. Ah, your finger's so much easier than a pick. And there it goes. Where are you? There it is. So you should be able to release this like so. And get that little spline revealed. This little guard allows you to slide on this without damaging it, I guess, but we're here 40 plus years later and it doesn't matter. Now we unscrew the panel. Start here. That's the door padding. So there's 2 screws that will help release the door. Okay. Screws. Please don't hit me. Don't forget to unscrew this little lock piece. Make sure this window is back up so we have access to the lock. And make sure I grease all the components in here. Just WD-40 them. Make sure they're moving and working and not seized up. Now, the tab for the door lock. The door lock is over here, and there's a little tab that you pull out. It looks like this. We want to pull this tab out, and you pull and releases the lock. See that right there? We're gonna pull that tab. Give it a squirt of WD-40. This is kind of dangerous because there's a lot of sharp metal bits around, so watch your arms. Ouchie. So now we want to move the arm for the door lock, and then you want to go out with it through the exterior. Out through the exterior. And there we are. So now what we need to do is model the old lock cylinder setup with the new lock cylinder setup. Reuse this arm, remove this little tab here, and place it onto this cylinder with a new tab. Make sure this rubber washer is on the new key cylinder. It has little cutouts to place it over some of these notches. Sits nicely. I'm gonna remove this tab. Make sure that tab is out of that hole. Bend it back just ever so slightly. And take some pliers or tweezers, whatever, and pull this out. Pull that tab out of here. Remove it, throw it away, put it somewhere. Take that arm off, put that arm on the new lock cylinder. Then we want to take the new tab and put it on like so. All right, now this tab goes into like a little cut. You see that? So it needs to fit and then push forward into that little cut. There's a lot of pressure. Pliers, just push. Oh, there it goes. It's on. Let's make sure this tab is in the hole. Align it. There Hear that snap? Extra step, just push that in just a little bit. Make sure it's really in there. This lock is ready to go back in. Try with the new keys. Look at that. We wanna put this in the door and then this will seal the deal and keep it held for many, many years, I hope. Back to the door. Straight through here. And then right in the arm. Arm works. Now, we'll get the pinch bracket. Pinches this in here, see? All right. Just like that. Sick. Put that handle on again. Just go through this window mechanism and just lube all the track. WD-40 isn't the best lubricant, but it's releasing some of these wheels and such. Make sure you don't get any lubricant on your window itself. A bummer to clean off, but other than that, go hog wild. Grab ya. Let's get this door panel back on. Back on. Let's get all these screws in. All right, door panel's on, baby. Let's get this door handle on. Here it is. Match the OEM door handle. We want to get this window up the whole way. We put this guard in, and we want this facing forward, like so. And when it's engaged, I want it to be down a little bit. That looks to be OEM placement. And now, put this pin in. So get it started. All right, that absolutely sucked. We have a working winder now. Sick. I got the driver's side on and it was a pain in the butt. As you can tell, we're missing a little cushion handle here, which I have here, completely rusted out. And these screws were stripped and I had to pretty much just rip it off to get to the screws. Could find a replacement for that, but everything else is good. Got our new winder on there. Got our lock cylinder and we're looking good. I'm excited not to be locked out in grocery store parking lots. All right, on to the next thing. Son of a gun. After a few months of owning this truck and the beginnings of putting this truck back together, I knew any larger repairs would cause potential problems in my neighborhood. As you saw in the last clip, neighbors were starting to call in my truck for being parked too long. I like to believe it was because my C10 was the prettiest car on the street. So now it's time to get this truck cleaned and list it up for sale. To the car wash I went. What the hell's going on over here? Well, anyways, we're at the car wash. And we're gonna clean up this Big 10. See how much paint comes off after this. Scratch that emblem, it's very nice. Watch that emblem, too nice. car new, but waxing the car wash, this thing is getting a treatment. Look at that paint shimmer, baby. Oh my God, the shine. Guy on a motorized cooler.
I got him. Oh, shit. Yeah.
Look at this. It's cleaned up so nice. Whew.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
See you around.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Miss the old girl. There she goes. Miss ya.
Sold it to my barber. How fun is that? At the time of this video, it is currently being put on bags and big wheels. And it got their shop's logo hand painted on the side of the truck. I'll update y'all on socials for the big reveal in this transformation. And I'm glad the C10 went to a good home and a close home. And that's the short-lived time I had with this truck. It practiced into how-to videos and learning about a vehicle I had no hands-on experience with. I might own a C10 in the future, but for now, I'll be shifting my focus to other content as I continue to search for a garage here in Seattle. Appreciate y'all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Stick around, I'm gonna be doing some more fun stuff in the future, so thanks for watching.